What's up, everyone? iLootGames here, back with another video. In this video, it's going to be a quick one. We're just going to go over the Storm Point map blog that just came out that's showing all the POIs and different things we need to know about the map before the season launches. Now, I'm going to go into all the leaks that have come out. I'm going to put them all in one video for you guys. That's going to be releasing after this video today, actually. So make sure you have the notifications turned on so you don't miss that video. Now, let's go ahead and go over this. And yeah, I mean, the trailer was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those who watched it with me, I appreciate that on Twitch. And let's go ahead and go over the new map that looks amazing. It looked great in the trailer also. Hey, I'm Rodney Reese, Principal Designer on Apex Legends, and I'd like to welcome you to Storm Point, the fourth map of Apex Legends. Located on the planet Gaia, Storm Point is a long-forgotten IMC research base and is now home to the Apex games. It's our largest map to date, about 15% bigger than World's Edge, our previous map size record holder. It features a wide variety of diverse locations, from tropical island hopping to giant mountain slides that allow you to play higher than previous maps. There's a lot to see and a lot to talk about, so let's dive in. Gravity cannons. Nearly all the redeploy balloons are gone. In their place are gravity cannons, and they are an excellent method to outrun the ring. Step inside one and it will launch you in a predetermined direction. While traveling through the air, you have a pitch control and can land on the sides of the receiving points of the gravity cannon to avoid traps and other dangers. You also have complete control of your weapon, grenade, tactical abilities, and ultimates when traveling through the air. So like we saw in the trailer, they were actually shooting each other as they travel through the air. I assume you can also heal while you're traveling through the air, which is unique. I mean, it's better than balloons in that sense, but I'm a little worried that you're not able to escape as well. Although it seems to be traveling pretty fast, so we'll see. On Storm Point, players will be dropped into a world that is teeming with dangerous wildlife. Wildlife nests are exciting new combat encounters that offer strategic looting options for squads as they plan their pass through to the mid stages of a match. Let's meet the wildlife that calls Storm Point home. Each type of wildlife offers different combat challenges and methods of engagement. Prowlers are aggressive creatures that hunt in packs and can be found patrolling their prowler dens across Storm Point. If they spot you, they'll be sure to warn that you're getting too close and aren't too friendly to an uninvited guest. Keeping your distance leaves the option to engage in your hands. Watch out though, if you choose to engage, more will emerge from the prowler dens to defend their territory. That's pretty crazy looking. Spiders. Prowlers aren't the only thing living on Storm Point. Spider eggs are scattered across the map, causing damage to these eggs will disturb the spiders inside, hatching a swarm of critters that will happily have you for their lunch. Interesting looking little spiders. These large arachnids are ranged, web-spitting enemies that choose to engage with their potential meals from afar before sinking their teeth into them. While squishier than prowlers, these enemies are quick and scurry around to reposition themselves frequently. Look to the sky to reap the rewards carried by flyers found soaring or perched high above. Flyers are spawned individually across the map, and their positions are randomly selected from predetermined list of possible spawn locations each match. Rules and trophies of the hunt. So we see the wildlife nests are marked. Wildlife nests are denoted by red markers on your minimap. All nests are static and finite, meaning every match they are always in the same place with the same type of wildlife and only small variations in their numbers. Wildlife respect their nest boundaries and are aggressive only to trespassers that enter into their domain. Once a wildlife nest is cleared, it is removed from the map and your squad can reap the rewards. Now, a bit more of the types of rewards you'll gain from battling the fauna on Storm Point. Smart loot drops. On death, prowlers and spiders have a chance to drop attachments and ammo for your squad based on your weapon loadouts, in addition to a few consumables and other goodies. Evo points. A small percentage of all damage dealt to wildlife is rewarded towards your Evo armor. This includes flyers. Crafting materials. Clearing a nest rewards a lump of crafting materials which are divided evenly among each squad member in the nest at the time of completion. Barometer. Let's look at some of the larger drop locations. The Barometer, the heart of Storm Point, is a spinning platform with a honeypot of loot, is overlooked by a research tower that gives a height advantage, but is challenging to defend against attackers. Command Center. Built inside of the mountain, the Command Center is a massive complex that's rich in loot and which allows players to dive into its heart from the dropship. It is also an excellent method for getting to the top of the mountain while protected by using a network of the longest zip lines in the Apex games to date. The Antenna. The Antenna is a drop location divided by a network of catwalks positioned above a massive communications dish. Make your way across these catwalks or slide to the bottom of the antenna to zipline your way up to the center. Checkpoint. Suspended over a dense forest, checkpoint allows you to disengage from an intense fight in new ways. If you are overwhelmed, jump off the platform in the forest below to change the engagement. Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod is a landing position located at the pinnacle of the mountain and divided into two halves by a focused and intense bridge. The station's top is the highest position on the mountain and is a crucial stronghold if the ring ends there. Stormcatcher. Suspended over a large area, Stormcatcher is an interior location with a focus on close quarter combat. Position yourself on its exterior balconies to open up long-range combat against strong defendable bases on either of its sides. North Pad. North Pad is a launch site that contains a network of protected trenches that allow safe passage over a wide range of rolling hills. Separating these trenches are underground bunkers and small watch points with loot. Located at the farthest western point, the mill's circular interior space contains high-value loot and the entryway towards the center river. Shipfall. The remnants of the original survivors of Storm Point Shipfall is all that remains of the doomed vessel. Eroded over decades, the engine section is still intact and is a stronghold if you can fight your way through it. Sino Cave. A secure network of coral reef caves. The Sino is the most isolated section of the map and is filled with valuable loot and power positions. Located at the southernmost western corner, it is also a critical path between the barometer and the entire western half of the island. The Wall, the great divide between the northern beach and the mountains. The Wall is a critical landing spot for those who seek combat, and it acts as a choke point between two significant sections of the map. High Point. High Point is the home of the only redeploy balloon on the map, sits at top of the longest hill, and is a vital choke point to the top of the mountain. In a standoff, look around and you may discover hidden tunnels that allow you to flake around. Okay, so I'm assuming they didn't include the pictures on accident. They're just pulling normal respawn. Thunderwatch, a gateway to the top of the mountain. Its interior is a tightly focused close quarter combat area with a gravity cannon that allows for quick access from the bottom of the mountain and quick escape if needed. Cascade Falls, a dense clutter of buildings placed near the waterfall. Cascade Falls acts as a focal point of the map due to its proximity to the map's center, making it the most traveled point of interest. Take that into account before deciding to land there on the initial drop. Launch site. The launch site sits in an alcove at the river's end and is a large area identified by two distinct landing zones, the outstretched landing pad and the control building. Try landing on one of its three distinctive outstretched pads and loot your way towards the control building. Fish Farms, a chain of islands separated by open water. The Fish Farms is a large area with a clean separation between the lootable buildings. Cross the open water cautiously or use a trident to hover along the waterways. Gale Station, a sibling landing location to the Fish Farms. Gale Station acts as a divider between the island's center and the southern section. What it lacks in loot quantity makes up for loot quality and its power position over the Fish Farms. Spill off camps design talk. There are 17 named locations total on the map, but if you pay close attention, you will notice near these drop locations there are smaller camps. When you're dropping at the start of a match, see a drop location overrun with other players. Look around, you may notice a smaller camp nearby with great loot. There are many more locations to discover, all with unique and diverse gameplay styles designed for the competitive and casual player. Stormpoint is the sum of 2 years of design work and a close study of how Apex Legends plays in public. There are hundreds of micro decisions built into the map to address bad third-party encounters, optimal loot flow, and combat engagement for a better gameplay experience. Again, I'm Rodney Reese, the designer of World's Edge, and now Stormpoint. Welcome to our newest map. So there you have it, guys. I assume you might want to check the link in the description if you want to see the pictures of these spots, because I assume they're going to add them. I'm going to go refresh one more time just to see. Yeah, it's still not here. So you might just want to check that out later today. I'm sure they'll be up. But there we go. That's the look at it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and comment down below what you think of this map, because I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. It's going to be 15% bigger than World's Edge. So it's going to have a lot of play to it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll catch you guys later.